Hello everyone, I have returned. Just noticed a bit dark, isn't it? Can you see me alright, or is it the angle of my unit? How about that? Oh, that's a bit better, isn't it? Right, okay, what are we doing today? So, I'm going to do some of these delivery missions in regards to Kumo City, the Blue Viper Club, and their new recreational relaxant, Helix. If that's what we're calling it, a recreational relaxant. So that's what I'm doing. So I found a place that's selling liquid oxygen, which is what you need. And I'm buying it for not a lot, 750 tons of it. And I am making a hell of a profit, 4 million profit per zip. And that ain't bad, is it? And of course, what you've got as well with the Kumo Crew community goal that's currently going on is you've got a protection one, which I will be doing a bit later on today and tomorrow, in tomorrow's session. And I'm doing the support one where it says earn rewards by delivering performance enhancers, liquid oxygen and agronomic treatment. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. And I thought it's a nice easy stream. Simply because, well, nothing else to do really, isn't there? You know, the Wimbledon tennis is on and that's about it. So, that's what we're doing. So I hope you'll stick around and stay with me. The ship. What is the ship? Ace, how you doing, mate? Thank you very much for your generous donation. And you can see my tip jar down the bottom left hand side now is putting things in there as well. Cool stuff, innit? I wish I knew how to clear the tip jar. Hey Mike, how's it going? How are you doing? Right, so that's what I'm doing. So what have I got? Well, I've got the old Type 9. Let's take a look at the outfitting of the old Type 9. And you think, oh, it's just a Type 9. It is just a Type 9. It's a Type 9 with good old prismatic shields on it, which I've realised are so underpowered for the ship. It's ridiculous. And with all these stocks of like liquid oxygen, like you're travelling back and forth, it's so I got some pack hounds. Don't know why I've got pack hounds. But I have. I could do with just another big honking turret on there, to be honest. But the pack hounds are alright. I've got some utility mounts there as well. We could do with some shield boosters. And this is just my general running about, messing about ship. This is. If I put anything else on you, it'll take me over. That'll be okay. I mean, you know, what do I get? 4% boost on that? Nothing. So we'll stick with what we've got. Core internals on this ship. Black Mamba, how's it going? Core internals on this ship. Again, IA rated. Oh, actually, I could take that up a little bit, couldn't I? 2 or 6. Where are we? That will certainly help matters. Me frame shift drive. I'm alright with a 6B there, to be honest. I'm not jumping too far with this ship. Got my life support in there. We'll replace that module, I think, with a 5D. Buy and equip. Engineer's workshop, power plant, that power plant, do a bit of modification on it. Gives a bit of breathing room. And I've got no selenium. I have to do one of those selenium runs as well soon. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks, mate. You know, it's all right. It's Saturday. It's nice and quiet. People in the house are all doing their things. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So that's giving us a bit more breathing space as well. Put an A in it. I don't need that. And then we'll put another A in. Buy and equip. Lovely. Done. What we got in here? Core internals. Blah, 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 blah. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Optional internals. Well, this is where it's all happening. Loads of cargo space. 5A prismatics. Right? You know, whatever. It's just something, isn't it, really? And I've got a docking computer because I'm lazy with this ship. I really am lazy with this ship. And I think we'll see on the livery, I have the tactical ice paint job. All very tactical ice. So it's a nice bright coloured ship, this one. So there you go. And then with the transactions, you know, simple stuff. Go pick the stuff up, bring it here. That's what we're doing. Now the place I'm going to do these amazing deliveries here we go, is this place here. Helix 1272. That's where I'm going. My beam lasers need overpowering. They need a bit of work, I tell you what. Yes, they'll generate loads of heat. What system am I in? I'm in the Kumo City system, which is the Pegasi Sector PN-T. I think it's CN-14. How sad is it that I know that? But that's where I am. I know Simon's not too far away either, so be good to do some missions in the area as well a little bit later. Now, I'm upgrading these weapons here because I just got mugged off on the way back to the station. So I thought, Wide angle sensors, power plants have been done, FSD is done, I think. Yep, it is. Life support, yeah. Armor. Let's just get a little bit of extra thump on it. Because it's embarrassing if you lose the ship, see? And core dynamics, which I haven't got. Multi-cannons are all done. Yes, yes, yes. And my engines, they're done as well. So, cool. Time to go and do another run. So I delivered 752 tons then. So 800 tons done. It's going to give me time as well to talk about a few things that have been on my mind this week. Now, there's been a lot of things going on, isn't there? A lot of people getting disenchanted with this game. And I'm kind of wondering, you know, if it is disenchantment, is it disappointment? And where that sort of disappointment is coming from. And for me, I think what it is that people invest so much time in a game such as this, that when there's an upgrade and so many things are promised, they're never ever going to please everybody. Now, I've been quite vocal on how much I'm enjoying Odyssey. Yes, I've had frustrations with performance, especially with my PC and the graphics card that I've got. But, you know, all in all, I've had a blast. And you've seen me having a blast on these streams. Now, all that's great, right? Although some people, I mean, treat YouTube like a business, like Twitch as a business. And if they're not getting the views, then they'll go and play something else. And I get it, there's a financial aspect of things. I don't do that. I basically do YouTube and Twitch, and things like that. So I can run my mouth. Because I talk a lot in work. And it's a skill. And Ace, you're right, I think it is both disappointment and disenchantment, you know. And it's all down to the personal individual on how they feel. Some people come out and are constantly very vocal about how the game is not what they anticipated. And let's think back right the way to the beginning of when Elite Dangerous was released on the Kickstarter. You effectively had the BBC game brought in to the modern age back in 2006, 5, 6, something like that. I think people saw that and went, yeah, you know, it's one of those things, you know, it's the nostalgia value. Lunkies, thanks very much. Thanks for the follow. And that's fine, right? That really is fine. Oh, we're pulling up, we're pulling up, we're pulling up. Now, for me, I enjoyed it. It was great. It sort of took me back to my... It took me back to my younger years, right? The original release of the game. And it was fine. And there was a £10,000 prize, I believe, the first person who got Triple Elite. And some guy did it. And it also broken his joystick. Right? In the process of things. But that was fine. Everyone seemed to be playing with it because the game had so much love. It had such a cult following from back in the 80s and the 90s and its different iterations, right? And then, right, we started to mix things up then with a bit of engineering. They released the engineers, didn't they? And then SRVs, and then Beyond, and then Power Play, and all the rest of it, and then fleet carriers, right the way up to where we are. And I think it's a very tricky balance to keep, or balance to make, when doing something like this. You're never going to please everybody. And I put a comment on the community page on my YouTube channel, which effectively said, are you falling out of love with Elite Dangerous, or, you know, something like that? And I've had loads and loads and loads of comments. I'll check how many comments I've had in a minute. And a lot of people, oh, I'm playing Star Citizen, oh, I'm playing No Man's Sky. It's fine. I've got No Man's Sky and I've got Star Citizen. I only said Star No Man's then, but you know what I mean. I got them both. Star Citizen I haven't really played, other than going, oh, does it work on my PC? And it does. A little bit of tinkering, but everything needs tinkering with this PC. It's unbelievable. No Man's Sky. Yeah. You know, things are different. It's a completely different game to where that was 3 years ago. And I think Elite Dangerous is a completely different game where it is now to where it was 2 years ago. So yes, we have the first person shooting. And yes, we have the ability to drive around in a truck. And we've got some missions, right? And I agree with people. They're starting to get a little bit stale now. I have found the fact that when playing with a teammate or a group of teams, Mike, Simon, other people, Ace, all of you who have been on the stream, I have found more enjoyment that way than being the lone wolf. And being the lone wolf, I think, has been perhaps the issue with the game. It was always you, the solitary commander, in your Cobra. Let's take the original game, in your Cobra Mark III. And that was that, right? That was in essence the game. Now you've got multi-crew, you've got wings, you've got teams, you've got the ability to get down and do a heist, you've got the ability to do wing missions. All these things is what I think people have been expecting to have in a game in the modern era. It's multiplayer, it's over the internet, baby. It's none of this dial-up modem rubbish, none of this loaded up on your 48k Spectrum or your, I'm going to say, 32k BBC Master. Long time ago since I touched a BBC Master. I think it was 32k. The upgraded version of the Master. Anyway, whatever it was. And you had your old wireframe graphics and what have you, and then later on you had shaded wireframe graphics and all the rest of it. Anyway, this is the sort of game we expect these days. And now it's been released. Some say too early. I probably agree with that. It could have done with another couple of months simmering on the pot, right? Perhaps they should have run a proper beta. And I've said this before. I think going straight from alpha to a release, well, this is a beta, isn't it? And I think if marketing had got behind that and called it a beta, then people may have been a bit more... What's the word I'm looking for? They may have been a bit more sympathetic, tolerant, realizing, I think, that people were expecting a finished product. Well, there's not really one game I've ever seen that has turned round and released a finished product that's worked without a patch. Since the PlayStation 1. Or the PlayStation 2. And even that, I realised after all these years, had an internet connection on the back of it. Didn't know. Anyway, all these games are constantly being tweaked, constantly being patched. You know, there's always something. Compatibility. And I think Elite Dangerous, and especially Odyssey, is no different. A lot of people come to loathe Thursdays, the tick over, or have come to loathe the updates. What problems are they going to give now? And generally, they're not going to be problems because they're fixing certain issues. At any point in development as well, I think, is that you fix one issue, you know, you're going to get 3 or 4 other issues that fall off the edge of the wagon. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm not surprised by people's attitudes, responses. You know, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I just think it's a game. It's not a way of life. Let's look at No Man's Sky. Got released, utterly atrocious. But they fixed it. They fixed it. Star Citizen. God knows what's going on there. I mean, that's still in alpha. And it's a rough alpha. Yeah, some of it is graphically spectacular. Yeah, I know. I mean, I think it's disappointing a lot with the VR aspect of things. Ship interiors. I'm on the fence with ship interiors, to be fair. I really am on the fence with that. Ship interiors. What are you going to do on that ship? So you implement it, right? So here is the Type 9, right? I'm flying from one system to another. Why would I want to walk around my ship? Because as soon as I took my eye off that screen, out that front viewport, someone's going to interdict me. And if I'm from the top of the ship to the back of the ship, say fiddling with the engines or whatever, how long is it going to take me to get all the way back? And if by the time I get back on this thing, I'm going to be dust. I'll be an escape pod. If the jumps were longer, if you were able to program in longer jumps to get there, say you could program in automatic jumps for 1,000 light years. If you had a fuel scoop, if you had an advanced jump drive and an advanced navigational computer, I'm surmising, then I would say yes, implement ship interiors. What are you going to do walking around an Eagle? I think there is a place for it, but I think a lot of things have to happen first for ship interiors. And for that, I'm not really crying into my beer for it. And that's just my opinion, right? Everyone has an opinion, and we're all friends here. I just don't know how it would fit in the game. I know Down to Earth has done a video. I haven't watched it yet on his points, and he's usually quite objective with his method. He does deal in facts and things like this, so it'd be interesting to see that. So I'm stocking up for 483,000, right? Liquid oxygen. We're going to buy that. $1,000 inventory space for Odyssey mats. Yes, I think perhaps increased storage if you have a fleet carrier would be good. Oh, there are millions and millions of ideas. There really are. You're right, Ace. There's millions of ideas that can be done. I think a lot wouldn't be even on Frontier's roadmap. I mean, as you mentioned, a gun room, a suit room. It's like just looking down at the bottom and saying, right, load out. And then as if by magic, your suit appears. And then also, as if by magic, if you're in a taxi, your suit appears. There's lots of things that could be accentuated like that. A space TV that goes to YouTube. Well, perhaps the ability to watch, I don't know, gun camera footage. That's something we haven't got here, isn't it? You could say, oh, I'm going into battle here, press record, and it records your gun camera footage. Or an elaboration of gun camera footage. I think that would be quite a good thing, which you could then review on a panel, on one of the many panels that, you know, that are around, even in this ship. I mean, just look at the cockpit there. Like, there's all sorts of stuff and doors and things going on there, aren't there? You know. So you know, there's many ideas. I mean, years ago I did a bit of a rant. Is Elite dangerous dying? And there was loads of things I put in there. You know, these ranks you get within the powers. So you're a king. So what? You know, where's your entourage? Where's your fleet of ships? Where's your loyal subjects? Where's your bodyguards to protect you? Because you're a king. Otherwise, what's the point of attaining king rank other than just to get, say, a cutter? Yeah. Mark McQuaid. Is it McQuaid? I can't quite see you. Truncated. You're truncated. McQuitty, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying what they've done in regards to walking around on planets is right. But kind of what I'm saying is that they had to pick something. That's what I think. I'm just going to step away for a minute. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Kapow! Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think Ace, you're right. I think a lot of people are going to have different goals. Mohammed, thanks for the like, mate. So I think what it is really, everyone's going to agree to disagree, I think, on this, and has to agree to disagree, and let it play out. This game is their crown jewel of games. If this game fails, then I think, personally, Frontier fails. Jurassic Park, eh. Planet Coaster, is it Planet Coaster? I haven't played it, but it looks quite good fun. And you're right. I think now what's happening is that people are going, well, I'll leave it and I'll come back later once the console version's out, once there's more content, and I'll play something else. And I've been quite guilty of this. I have played this game and missed out on other games because I've been so absorbed in Elite Dangerous. And I've been playing Odyssey since, when did it come out? April 26th? That was the alphas. Frankie Jazz, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Simon, how goes it? Yeah, so I think they'll go away. People will go away, just like you, Ace. They'll go away and they'll play other games. And once the consoles, as you say, once the console release comes out, they'll continue to play. It is interesting with Star Citizen, though, and I've got to mention it, that is ropey. No two ways about it. It's ropey. Visually stunning. Yeah. And Simon has a very good point. I mean, with the exception of, I can think of 2 or 3 games that I keep going back to. Elite, Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, because that had a good run of DLC. That had 6 to 8 DLCs on that over 2 seasons. Over 2 years to keep you going back to the game. Have I played it since? No. Will I? Probably. And I think, is it Battlefront? Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'll log on the Xbox on a Sunday morning sometimes and I'll have a quick blast before anybody gets up and kicks me off it. But everyone's got their own games that they've got an affinity to. And a lot of people had an affinity to this. And you're right, 8. And because like thousands of people are leaving the game and going to play something else now, that is more than likely going to be good for this game. And what do I mean by that? Well, loads of people will stop playing the game. They'll know how many people are not playing the game. And perhaps they'll pull their fingers out and do something spectacular to get people in. And by that, I don't mean new ships. I couldn't care less about a new ship. New SRV? You know, I quite fancy the idea of, as I've said, an SRV with a roof rack or a trailer or something like that. Bit Lunar Jetman-y, if you know what I mean with Lunar Jetman. Remember that? You know what Lunar Jetman is? Google it. Yeah. Type 11. Well, hang on. We got a Type 6, a Type 7. We've got a Type 9. Right? Or a Type 10. Type 8. Or is that... What's that ship called? That other stupid thing. Could you call that a Type 8? What's it called? It's got the, you know, the nacelles on the side of it. Like a Type 6, but with nacelles. Keelback. Lunkies, you're absolutely right. That's what it is. You know, it's one of those things. Lots of games that we may have missed out on, I think. If you go on Good Old Games, go on Steam, they're there for a song. Simon himself put me onto a game, All Orcs Must Die 2. What a silly game. Good fun. I was playing it the other night. Slithering Games and Black Lab Games, who are responsible for Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, are about to release Warhammer Battle Sector, which is a turn-based RTS, right? With Warhammer. I've actually got the game now, and I'm playing through the full game. It's not released until the 22nd on PC, but I've got the press advance copy. I can't put any additional content out other than what I've got, the first 6 missions. That is good. I never was a really big Warhammer fan. I thought, yeah, it's cool, it's pretty good, you know, all the big fellas with the big guns and the big thing with the pointy stick and all of it, the big dreadnoughts, fab. Never really knew much about the lore. This game, though, has really sort of conjured an interest in me. And, you know, I'm going to be doing some content on that. I'll still release, you know, some content on Elite at least once a week, and I'll continue with the streams. I mean, I may even put a stream out, perhaps next week, on Star Citizen, because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with it. I've managed to get to the ship, I've managed to turn the engines on, and that's it. But apparently I've got to ask for clearance to take off, and then take off. I have done it once. I've got about the same as you, Simon. About an hour, 2 hours in Star Citizen. If that. Because it was never ready. And it was very complicated. And the controls look like, you know, a NASA space shuttle. One thing you have to say about Elite Dangerous, well, you can say a lot of things about it, is it's very easy to pick up and play, control-wise. What's WOT? Old fascinations. Or more. Yeah, I think I took off and I crashed. I've got to Google what WOT is now, haven't I? One moment, callers. What is WOT? World of Tanks. That's it. One of the guys who comes on here, Marcus, Commander Marcus Sierra, he gave me a key for World of Warships. I must have a go at that. So there's lots of things, you know, lots of things that we can do to check out different games. You know? I think it's going to be good to check out different games. So, World of Tanks, World of Warships, Warhammer 40,000 Battle Sector, and believe me, it's a good game. It's a really good game. If I had one criticism, and that's of all World Warhammer games, is in between, it's a little bit talky with all the Warhammer. Yes, brother this. Yes, brother that. It's all very, you know, blah, 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 blah. And you want that to sort of accelerate a little bit. But you've got to listen to it at least once, because it's a story that's taken you all the way through the campaign. And Deadlock, Battlestar Deadlock, was a bit like that. So, yes, there you have it. So all in all, that's where I stand on the fact of people being disenchanted with the game. I think it's very much a personal preference. And, you know, as old Braben has said, look, we've heard you, we'll fix it. And I think they've had to make a call as to what they can fix to get the console version out and provide content. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting between now and Christmas to see exactly what's going to happen with the game. But I agree. I think once you've got the materials and once you've ground everything to level 5 and you've upgraded everything, then there's going to be nothing to do. And do you know what? That's partly why I haven't done it, because I'm chipping away at it slowly. And I'm playing that Warhammer game. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a few videos on my channel about it. Can't miss it. Bright yellow border on it. Warhammer. Take a look. They're about half an hour to an hour and 20 minutes long each video, because I am useless at these sort of games. But I've enjoyed it. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. The game has totally grown on me. Totally grown on me. Yeah, and I think sandbox games. Yeah. My kids have been playing Conan Legends, Conan the Barbarian, the Conan game. Fair enough. Valheim. Oh, what a good game. And that's constantly going through updates. That was a good game, even in alpha. And then they released an update, completely cocked it up, because all the monsters just kept mugging you off as soon as you stepped outside your door and destroying your base. Then they toned it down a bit. But they've got a couple of updates coming out now, Hearth and Home, all that sort of stuff. So I think games are constantly evolving in regards to people's attitudes and appetites to what they want. And I think that's kind of the beauty of perhaps the world we're living in now. I'm sorry if I'm coming over as being too lectury. I'm just having a talk, like, you know. And I couldn't get the just chatting tag for some reason in Twitch. It just wouldn't let me do it. I thought of putting in the LGBTQ, whatever it is, in there, because everyone seems to be doing that. But what do I know about that? So, Dawn of War 2. Yes, I have. I did have a video of Dawn of War 2. I think it was Dawn of War 2. That was a good game. This is very similar. This Warhammer is very similar, Phil. Yeah, it's very similar. The hot tub is on back order. Yes, I know what you mean. No, the Warhammer game, it's by Black Lab Games and Slytherin. Look at Slytherin Games. That's what it's on. So I'm going to be putting more content out from the 16th. That's when the embargo's over. And I'll be streaming as well on the release day and God knows whatever else. Because it's a game that is ripe for more updates and more DLC. They've built the game, they've tested the game, they went through an alpha and a beta. Press release is out now. Models look fantastic. You know? I think it really is something. That is, you've seen this, Rubicon. Sparkling mango. Yeah. So I think next Saturday, I've got a bit of decorating to do, because my son's room needs decorating, so I'm going to do that. The missus is off with the kids for a family thing. I'm left alone. Woohoo! Party on way. We'll be doing some streaming. But I do have a bit of decorating to do in the morning. So I've got all the paint, got all the filler, got everything. Gonna knock that out the park in the morning, and then I am going to be on. And I'm going to be streaming quite a few games, I think, because nothing else to do, is it? I'm back at Kumo City. Commodity markets. Sell liquid oxygen. 5 million profit. Sorry, isn't it? How's that affecting my trade rank? Slightly. Slightly is what it's doing. Slightly. And no one bothered me that time, which was quite good. On the mission board, incidentally, any supply missions there? Courier jobs. Industry needs leather. HE suits. We're making more money just doing this. It's dead easy, isn't it? So what I'm going to do... Simon, are you in the area? Is it worthwhile me bringing a ship up, yeah? I can bring a... Oh yeah, do you like this? I went shopping. I'm doing cargo first. I've got my Corvette here as well. Let's have a look at this. What's this got? It's got optional internal. It hasn't got an SRV. I got a couple of ships up here that have, though. Well, I'll do a couple of more of these, get on the board properly. And then perhaps a sneaky mission. You know? Because who doesn't like a sneaky mission? Look at that, the faithful badger. Let's disembark. Let's have a quick look around, shall we? So I'm not too precious about this community goal. I mean, you know, yeah, I'm making money. But what the hell? Ready for the holiday? Yes, well, the beach at Barryville has been quite busy. In fact, my daughter is down there now. Heaven forbid. Down there chasing boys. I always check.
Need
I don't
a
know why
weapon
I
upgrade?
check.
You don't want to
I
be caught
just
up.
do.
None of these guns will let you down.
I don't know about you lot. I haven't seen many upgraded suits to buy in my travels lately. I seem to be falling over them. These days, not so much. I'm sure they're out there. Yeah, I bet. And where are you again, Bill?
You know where to find me.
Yeah, you're right. It all appears, you know, Thursday, doesn't it? What missions are here? So it's community goal missions. No support missions. Spectral analysis. We got combat. Scavengers. So more than likely, there's not a lot to do here anyway. One weapon schematic. Look at this. I know on some of the streams, they turned around and they said, well, yeah, some of these things are flawed. They don't appear. Some data doesn't appear. Some things doesn't appear. And you think, well, that's a bit rough, isn't it? Right? And I think it was Hawks Gaming. He was having a moment on one of his videos. And he was saying, oh, I spent about 100 hours or 200 hours looking for this. What was it? Smear campaigns for The Last Engineer. Couldn't find them. And then on the stream, they turned around and said, ah, yeah, there's a problem with that. How frustrating must that be? I think very frustrating. It did it? It fixed the missing data. Good stuff. G4. I've upgraded one to G... Most of mine are the G2 or G3 now. And that makes a hell of a difference. Hell of a difference. But then I haven't put any embellishments on it in the slots, if you know what I mean. So where are we? Where are we with this? Oh, look at this. I know I've done more than that. I'm still in the top 75%. But yeah. You know, the upgrading of the suits and the upgrading of the weapons. I think it's probably going to be quite easy for Frontier to put in, you know, more weapon attachments, more engineers. Will there be different suits? I've often wondered, like, so you've got Nigel Bruin. Thanks for the follow, mate. Yeah, background simulation. I tell you what, I get it. I understand. Who's this Charlie here? He's harmless. He's wanted. Looks to me like he's getting himself owned. And he's toast. Unbelievable. Anyway, meanwhile, back at the ranch. Yeah, trying to get different factions to be in power. Yeah, could be done easily. I say easily, just take a bit of time. Interestingly enough, I saw on Galnet is that Scrivener's clan dredger has moved away from the Hesperus. And people are going, what does this mean? Well, it probably means nothing. There's the old Kumo Crew having a go at me. I've signed up to support them, to supply them with vitamins and minerals for their new recreational relaxant. What gives? That is actually quite nice. I do like it. Yeah, I think it does. But, you know, I think you'll find it's for some people and perhaps not for others. The old background simulation. I think a lot of people go, oh, I want lasers and ships and explosions. I know there are certain players that just concentrate and solely on that. Oh yes, Pembrokeshire, I remember now, Phil. So yeah, we've had a kind of... It's been kind of an interesting week as a gamer. I suppose, and if I class myself as a content creator, I create content. I've noticed nobody's watching Elite Dangerous videos. In fact, nobody's watching anything, to be perfectly honest. Everybody's out in the sunshine doing stuff. So it's only really the live streams that I think people are engaging with. And certainly not as much as what they were around Christmas time. That sort of thing. So, you know, it's... And it can be very seasonal. And I think people who treat it as an income, right, get very twitchy when there's such a paradigm shift of viewership. And viewership translates into, well, people just aren't interested in the game. It's always a slow time of year, this, though. A lot of people can't be sat on the beach with a tablet watching Elite Dangerous videos. There's that increase of family time. Yeah. And that's a good point you said there, Simon. Content creators need new content to talk about. They've been demanding it. That's the thing. Demanding. We, as players, do not own the game. You know? And who are we to demand something? We can suggest. But, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, now they're going on strike. A lot of them are. A lot of them are. Whatever. I'm not so far up my own ass, to be honest, to demand anything. And I'll just continue doing what I'm doing. No, exactly. How to play Borderlands 2 videos. Yeah, that's very good. That's a good idea. Subnautica's kind of had its day. That'll rear its head again when it gets Below Zero gets released on you know, the monthly PlayStation or Xbox thing, and people can get it for free. This Warhammer game, it'll have another lease of life as well when it goes to the console. This will have another lease of life as well when the console players will turn around and get the Odyssey content. And because the console hardware is static, they'll get an experience of the game, as opposed to PC players, whereas, well, not one PC is probably the same.
Lighting gear deployed.
So, you know, I think it's very interesting. What's going on? Okie dokie. Oh, we're back again, look. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun?
Landing complete. Clear to disembark. We are pleased.
Commodities.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Incidentally, let's just have a little look at the market. What can we... What can we do on the missions? Transportation. Fish. Liquor. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I think that's right. I think, do you know what? A year from now, right? I think the game is going to be completely different.
Landing gear retracted.
Completely different.
Ship restraints withdrawn. You'll need to
But perhaps this break is what a lot of hardcore players need to when they come back. And I've always said Elite Dangerous is a boomerang game. You'll leave and you'll go and play something else and you'll come back to it. Right? It's going to happen. Right?
Scan detected.
It's going to happen. And sometimes a break is as good as a rest. There it is. I've said it. Doobie doobie doo. Look at all that. And we're zooming.
07, Commander.
That's a good point, Simon. You know, Odyssey has given us something extra to do. And it has. It might not be as fulfilling as some hoped, but it has given us something extra to do.
Frameshift drive charging.
I certainly enjoy it. I really do. So this is what I'm doing. So for people who have just joined the stream, Kumo Crew community goal, delivering liquid oxygen. One hop away. This being a nice, easy part of the stream where I'm able to talk because the ship's got autopilots and all the rest of it, and I'm quite enjoying it. Was it worth 40 quid? I didn't pay anything for it. I wasn't given a press release. Because I bought the original, you know, season pass, so got it for free. Well, I'd already paid for it, so to speak. I think if I was to put a price point on what Odyssey is, I would say 20. £20. So what's that in dollars? 24? Something like that? That's a good point there, Simon. So $80 and you've had 1,000 hours out of it. That's a good investment. Last night, right? I'm sat there with the missus, watching TV. And I had watched Loki on Disney, fell asleep, but I'll watch it again because I was tired. And I watched The Bad Batch because my second eldest said, "Oh, you got to watch this, Dad, it's fantastic." So I watched that. He's all right. And then I said, "Oh, Joe, Black Widow's on Disney. Let's watch that. We've got a Disney subscription." Went to select it. Only available to Disney Prime members. I thought, am I a Prime member? No, I'm just a Disney Plus member. £20 to watch Black Widow. £20. So yes, cheaper and probably safer than going to the cinema. But £20 Just for me and her to fall asleep in the middle of? No, thank you. I'd rather wait and have the experience, no matter how much I like Scarlett or Johansson. If you know what I mean. So yeah, 20 quid to watch that. And then my daughter said, oh, Cruella's out as well, Dad. You gonna watch that? Not if it's £20, I'm not. But then, that's my born in the 70s attitude, right? £20 to watch a blockbuster in your house, which is brand new, and have entertainment, quality entertainment, which is meant to be very good. That's not much. That's not much, is it? When you think about it, really, oh yeah, watch a film? Yeah, Black Widow. Click, £20. Thank you very much. But you're right, they have all... I thought, oh, I immediately balked at it. Oh, I'm not paying that. Oh, wait till it comes on ITV. But in reality, I don't think it was that bad value for money. I don't know. Discuss. What do we all think? Do you think £20, 19.99, right, British pounds, is expensive to watch a Disney Marvel superhero film, Black Widow? Call her a superhero or not, the Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, on your television at home. Now, I don't know how long you can watch it, or whether it stays on your subscription, or what. I don't know. But what do you all think?
Request denied. Resubmit request within 7,500 meters.
Let me know in the chat what you think. Do you think £20 is a lot of money? It is. So, Simon, are you telling me you detest Scarlett Johansson? Scarlett Johansson can do whatever she wants to do on screen, and I'll watch it. Yeah, I mean, we've got Prime, we've got Netflix, we've got Disney, we've got Sky. Yes, I played twice, Scott. I'm thinking £20. Oh, that's not so bad. You know what I mean? Not so bad. You know what I mean, Jules? Ghost World. More your type of movie. I gotta Google that now, haven't I? What crazy film is this now? Ghost World. And starring Thora Birch. Scarlett Johansson's in it. I have not seen that. Interesting. You can tell it's her from the pictures, though, can't you? She was in Home Alone 3? The one without Macaulay Culkin in it? But yeah. Anyway, 20 quid. Black Widow. Bit rough, innit? But then, you know, I used to work with a fella back when I worked for HP. And he was a single fella. And every week he'd go and buy a game. A computer game. And I say, oh, bloody hell, money bags? No kids, no girlfriend. Sat at home in his bedroom. On the computer. And he'd say, yeah. And he'd come and he'd go, yeah, you can have that. And it was, I don't know, Homeworld. What? You finished with it? He goes, yeah, I played it over the weekend, I've completed it. I said, what? Said, £30 every week? Yeah. You know, £30 entertainment for me on the weekend. It's cheap. I thought, my God, he's right. He's right. Whereas, take the kids to football, take the kids to rugby, take the kids to ballet, take the kids on a bike ride, take your missus out, go for something to eat, go shopping, go to the supermarket, come back, bloody hell, you've probably spent about 200 quid every weekend, right? And haven't done anything for yourself. Yet he was doing something for himself and bought that game. So when you look at it that way, £20 to watch a film, and that was 23 years ago, was a good investment. Lost in Translation. That is a very good film. I do like that film. I do like Scarlet. Right, let's deliver this then. Where are we now on our transactions? The Kumo Crew. Actually, blah, blah, blah. Yes. So at about 2,200 now. Do you know what? You're right. It is called being a dad. It's not about you anymore. And that should have been on the label. That should be on every single condom. It's not about you anymore. Right? And I jest. And I love my kids. And I love going on bike rides. I really do. Because their lack of idea on what happens on the road is terrifying. And my daughter has passed her cycling proficiency test, which, if you don't know what that is, it is a test, a bit like a driving license for bicycles and bicycle users on the road. And every child, about the age of 10, 11, before they go to, comprehensive school, there's a cycling proficiency test. Right? And it's complete nonsense. Because, and people in the UK will know this, is that they teach them all these things. And then they teach them, when you're cycling down the road, you must guard your lane. If there's a lorry coming behind you, you better sure as hell pull in, or they will knock you off. And that's one thing I was trying to drum into her head. Don't drive and don't cycle in the middle of the road. Cycle over so they can pass you. Right? Simon, that's very true. I mean, I have been through a divorce, so, yeah. It's very interesting when, everyone goes and you're left to your own devices and what mischief you can get up to then. Let's see. Where am I going now?
Scan detected.
Ship scan detected.
Frameshift drive charging.
Adults can ride on footpaths. Well, over here, right, we have cycle path, right? And I'm a firm believer that if you are on a bicycle and a cycle path is present, it should be law to use the cycle path. I am driving down the road in my car. I don't drive particularly fast. I drive the speed limit. And there's always, on a Sunday morning, 18 to 20 lycra-clad asses poking up from the back of a bicycle, right, on the road. And right next to the road is a cycle path as wide as this room, right? And it is a cycle path. So I think it should be law, right, that if a cycle path exists, you should damn well use it. For Silly TV, how are you doing? Well, you can ride 45 miles an hour on a cycle path, right? Do you know what I mean? It's like, well, okay, if you're going to use the road, I can't drive my car on the cycle path, can I? So it's one of those things. I'm not anti-cyclist. I am a cyclist myself. I do cycle. And I just think, mammals. Yes, middle-aged men in lycra. A friend of mine I work with told me all about that. Yeah, but they should split the footpath, right? They've done it all wrong. You've got a footpath and a cycle path, but the cycle path is like so narrow. I mean, it's like riding along a tightrope. They should split it 75% pedestrians, runners, right? And you runners are just the same, because you can be there lost in your thoughts, walking your dog, and next thing you know, some heavy breathing, heavy panting person zooms past you and scares the living daylights out of you. So you're not all, you runners, you're not blameless. So there. But there should be a difference. 75% should be for pedestrians and runners, and 25% should be for cyclists. Done. And if a cycle path exists, then cyclists should use them. Easy. Easy. And I think that will solve an awful lot of frustration on the roads. Awful lot of frustration from cyclists, because they're always moaning, because, oh, you know, car nearly knocked me off my bike. Use cycle path. Cars can't go on there. Job done. Well, over here, the bike lane is about a foot. It should be at least the width of a person on the bike, or the width of 2 people on the bike and 2 feet. $2 million a block adding bike lanes, and pretty much no one uses them. They ride wherever. Exactly. So congestion, all the cars on the roads. All right, not lately because everyone hasn't been driving, but the cars over here now are starting to get back on the roads, right? You know, and traffic is starting to build in the mornings, and you know, there's definite congestion coming back after the long periods of lockdown and COVID of what we've had. So, right, here's the thing. Why narrow a road to put a bike lane in when they ride on the roads anyway? It's a waste of time. That's why it needs to be made law. Right, Simon, what are you saying? So how can cars overtake without breaking the limit? How can cars overtake without breaking the limit? I don't know. Do you know? Well, there's probably a lot more types of cyclists. There's like me, and there's people who ride a bike properly. Because I go up and down for like 2 or 3 miles. I come back along the cycle path with my kids in tow, all get a bit of exercise. We all use our legs, because I sit on my backside all week, right, in front of this computer, working, right? Oh yeah, kids, grandparents, yeah. You know, I mean, there's kids just like there is on the road. There's learner cyclists with their stabilizers. Kids who, you know, if left alone, would kill themselves, right? Open your door, knock them over. I know what you're saying. I'm not condoning nothing. It's like having a mini metro in front of you. You just can't get past it. And as soon as you drive past, you see they've got a hat and a pipe. Forget it. So that's where I'm coming from. Make cycle paths the law and a requirement for cyclists to use them if they exist. That's what I say.
Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
I bet it did. I bet it did. And all these cyclists have got cameras on their head. They've got body cams now, haven't they? Quite rightly so. I mean, I've got a camera in the car. Sticks to the windscreen, plug it in, off it goes, and starts recording. Because there's a spate of people over here now, you know, as you're driving down the road, walking up in front of you, throwing your bike in front of the car, you slam on or go over the bike, and they're going, you've knocked me off my bike, it's a claim. You go, I've got a camera, hot shit. Right? So they've all got body cams now. And I think quite rightly so. I think they should, if they're going to ride on the road, pay an insurance. Because, you know, people are not blameless. Right? And I've had someone pedal or handlebar along the side of the car whilst I was in town because they're squeezing through a gap. Well, that's my problem. I got scratched down my car now. What are you going to do? Buff it up with your lycra padded gooch pad? No, you're not. I'm not anti-cyclist. I'm not. But there has to be a change in people's thinking and perception. Well, perhaps they should spend a bit more time in their cars then, or be a bit more considerate to other road users. Sundays round here, terrible, utterly terrible. Crazy stuff. Oh, I know you're winding me up. So, yes, cyclists. I don't know how we got onto that, perfectly honest. I don't know how we got on a rant about cyclists while playing Elite Dangerous. And doing the Kumo clan, Kumo Crew stuff.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So yeah, how are we liking the shirt today? It's a flowery number. I hope you all like it. Not one of the loudest ones I've got, but a good shirt anyway. So, what are we thinking about this current community goal that they've got in here with the Elite Dangerous? What are we thinking about that? It's a bit, isn't it? You know. If you were there delivering this to the dredger, now that would have been something special, wouldn't it? There must be a facility to dock somewhere at that dredger. We just can't see it, right? So that would have made this community goal a little bit more funkier, wouldn't it? Just stick a couple of pads on the dredger, and then you're delivering to the dredger and not, you know, a flipping starport, which we've been doing for years. That would have been something. You know? I think that would have been a good idea. Yeah, is that a way of guiding people towards the latest money-making craze? I think it's what Anarchy Systems are gonna get it.
Frameshift drive charging.
And it's called Helix. So I've seen Push, I've seen Lazarus. Now this is going to be called Helix. What does the drug do? Apparently it's a relaxant. It makes you all mellowed. Apparently. That's apparently what it does. And I say the word apparently because it's a game, innit? Who knows? Do you put it in a pipe? Who knows? Do you put it up your nose? Who knows? We don't know. Is it going to be another funky canister that you get somewhere? Again, I don't know. So, Biff Cake. How are you doing, Biff? Are we assuming this new drug commodity will be rare? I'm interested in what the payouts will be for trading it. Well, it says the more people who complete the goal, the more accessible. It's going to be across different systems. And I will land, and I will tell you what it says in the release. Right now, I think it's something like 10% of anarchy systems, up to 40% of anarchy systems, I think it is. A combat boost or something, yeah, you know. Makes you really fast for a little bit, and then completely wears you out for 12 hours, so you can't do any more missions. Yes, thanks, Biff, I am doing well. So, I do like those planets. Yeah? I do like... Oh, hey, I'm being interdicted. Ooh. It's a bit of excitement. I'm basically flying a dinner plate. Right. Okay, here we go. Now, these are just turrets. So I just got to hang on for the ride, really. The scan will be over. Yes, there he is. Yes, go on. See, these shields I've got are useless. I should have packed heat sinks. See, shields worn down really quickly. I need to do something with the shields here. Oh, I'm just going to run the bastard over. Right, we're off. Power plant disabled. No! Frame shift drive disabled. For God's sake, we're going to lose the ship. Modules disabled. What? Oh, we're sick. We're gone. Boom. Nope. Can't do nothing. Deader. Taken down by a bloody... Was it chieftain? Was it? Chieftain or a challenger? I get them mixed up. I really do. I know. It's madness, isn't it? Continue. Right, there it is. That was an expensive 6 million, wasn't it? Let's face it. Rebuy that ship. Normally, I only use this ship for transporting power play materials and tritium. It's alright, I've only got 1.2 billion left in my messing about account. I was just thinking, God, I haven't been interdicted yet. That's alright, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Indeed. Oh, look, we're back at Kumo City. Let's... 2 seconds. It's the shields. It's those class 5 prismatic shields. They're nowhere near strong enough for the ship. Right? Optional internal. If I replace that module... If I replace that module... Store that module. I know, turn my back 5 minutes, rebuy screen. Oh, I don't know. I think it's just crap shields I've got. What I'm going to do is I'll put cargo racks in there. So 5e cargo rack in there. Right? And then I will put in better shields. I'll put in, for the time being, I will put in class 7 shields. All I can get is 7B. That'll do. Whatever. What do you reckon? 7B shields or 8A shields? If I put an 8A in, I'm losing 256 tons of storage space. We'll go for 7B. I think you're right there, Mike. Let's pump up the volume. Oh, I can't. I can't engineer those shields. My shields are unengineerable. My shield boosters aren't, though. Let's just do them. Generate modification. It's better than nothing, eh? No, I just think those shields are utterly useless. They might be set to 1. I don't know. I'll check that now. Blah, 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 blah. Let's do these shields. Shield boosters. Bit of module generation. Right, let's have a look. Right, where were we? Modules. Yeah, everything's set to bloody 1. Look at that. Don't know why it's all set like this. It never usually is. Yeah. But you don't get as much cargo, do you? On the Type 10. Right. Done. What's my shield health on this? 688, which is abysmal. But I'm alright with it. I can engineer that up later. Oh yes, you can arm the Type 10 to the teeth. I've only got like 4 little rubbish things here. And what am I doing going toe to toe with the ship in this? You know, a flying Pickford's van. Those who don't know who Pickfords are, they're home movers. It's a removals truck. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Dada Michael, thanks for your like, subscribe, and follow me. Thank you very much. Can anybody tell me in Twitch how I empty the tip jar, which I've got down in the left-hand side? Does anybody know? It's probably like a slash command I've got to enter. Right, let's try that again then.
Scan detected.
And then I'm going to kill everybody in my Corvette.
Frameshift drive.
So yeah, there you go. Really, I should be using something like my cutter. And I am very, for these missions, or an anaconda, or something like that. But like for these missions, I mean, I've been interdicted once. In what, 5 trips? But it was the one that took me down, wasn't it? Yeah, I want to fit a cutter out for complete combat. So I'm going to do some more AFK this week. And video coming out on Monday on how I ran out of fuel on that. I was just busy. It was going in the background. Turned out, I thought, no one's attacking me. Oh no, I was down to like... Couldn't jump the carrier because the system was full. I had to go onto my Steam account, kit out a ship for fuel with fuel limpets, fly to the area, transfer fuel. What a fag. But it was something that I hadn't done in the game. And after 6 years playing this game, I hadn't used fuel transfer limpets. So there's always something to do. It's like I'm currently going through power play, right? So we did the frag cannons, the last power play video, then the mining lands, I've done prismatics, I've done something else, pack hounds, right? And I've still got about 8 more to go. So there's every month there's going to be a video on power play until they change it, which is something else they alluded to. Yeah, well, that's why you should be watching the video on Monday. In fact, it's on my Twitch channel now. You can all watch it there. Just watch it on YouTube as well. Went out, fitted out a Type 7. Think about it. You need, typically, a secondary fuel tank, a nice big fuel scoop, shields in case you get mugged off, a few weapons, just to give him a bloody nose before you run away. I put dirty drag drives on it to get out of dodge quick. Decent frame shift. And I was going to put an AFM on there. Field maintenance. Right? Or repair limpets. Now repair limpets would have been the thing to go for in hindsight. And I'll do it. I'll just get round to it. Because normally these ships have had a bit of a battering as well. So I could refuel them. I could refuel him with my account, my secondary account, repair him with my secondary account. Job done. Get back into the fight. Yes. Well, I'm going to do that. I've got to get some more money. A couple of more billion. And once I've got a couple more billion, I will jump it to a fitting, and I'm going to trick that carrier out with everything. that is what I'm going to do. But I want enough money so I can continue to run it. At the moment, I have only, I say only, 4 billion. Well, I've got 1 billion in this account. So, we're getting there. And if on my alt account, I can get a similar AFK ship, but with collector limpets as well, I'll clear up. I will clear up. And then share the missions between the two. That's the plan. So, I mean, a lot of PC commanders should have alternative accounts. It's been really cheap on Steam for quite a while, the base Horizons game. And also, Epic Games gave it away. What was it, 2 months ago? I think it was. 2-3 months, no, December. Time has no meaning, right? Time has no meaning. So we should all have a few accounts on the go, I reckon. It's just bringing those accounts up to a place where they're useful, and that's where wings and stuff come in. Pretty much like we were all doing the other week by sharing missions and stuff like that. Are we down yet? Are we there? Yes, we are. Right. Local services. I'll have all of that then, please.
Landing successful. Clear to disembark. We are pleased to receive you, Commander.
Right. Bye. Thank you. Exit. Exit. Auto launch. It is an interesting idea. And if you're somebody who will just sign up for something because it's free, you should have signed up for the Epic Games Store account, add it into a wing, make some money. Have one ship just picking up the materials from the ships that you shoot in the wing. Right? Job done. I'm not entirely sure how AFK the build is. I mean, I've engineered it to a point where it's okay for a while. I have come back and I have found, you know, the rebuy screen, which has been quite frustrating. But, you know, it's been quite good. So, I'm going to deliver this and leave it there temporarily, and then I'm going to do a mission. Simon, where are you? Do you fancy getting yourself over here? And we can do a sneaky mission, like a, I don't know, destroy the scavengers mission. How would you fancy that? Who else wants to get themselves over here and do a sneaky mission? That's providing I can get back without getting shot. Okay. So I am playing in my instance. But I would encourage every commander to have a ship set up for fuel transfer. And there's no humiliation then by having to call the fuel rats. Yeah, I'll take a look right now. Let's just point this flying dinner plate in the right direction. He's all the way over there, look. Won't take you long. So I've signed up to get the Imperial Hammer railguns for my next power play. After that, I don't know what I'm going to get. Salmon, cutlets, and chips. Ooh. What did I have? I had spicy chicken wraps. That's what I had for dinner, and it was nice. And that was spicy chicken. Next Friday, I'm taking my sister out for her birthday because I am the best brother on the planet, right? And we're going to a local barbecue place, which we both like, which is great. No kids, nothing. Me and my sister go out, going to get absolutely slaughtered. So that'll be Friday. Decorating might not get done Saturday morning, or even Sunday morning. Who knows? Yeah, it's the hammers, baby. Hammers, hammers, hammers. Kumo City.
Lakon, Romeo, Indio, Charlie. Welcome to the station, Commander. Please fly safely.
Let's get this ship in there and land. Do a drunk stream. How do you know I'm not drunk now? Rubicon. Mango sparkling drink. It is quite tasty. Blah 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 blah. Now I'm sure the streaming services they do frown on people who are absolutely slaughtered. But then again, they hardly frown on the fact that some people have just got their knockers out.
Landing gear deployed.
And just sat in a hot tub all day. For me, that's just a completely different type of entertainment. I'm surprised Twitch is allowing that to happen. Perhaps I should play Elite Dangerous in a hot tub. That might improve the figures. You never know.
You are most welcome, Commander.
Where are we? Starport Services. Right, where are we? Sell them. Of course, we're not getting as much now because I've taken some out, put better shields on. While you're getting here, I'll just do another quick one. So I can do them quicker than what I'm doing.
Landing gear retracted.
Yes. Sun is out in sunny Barry. But not as much as if I do this. It's all a bit dark. Right? It's all a bit dark. And that's this new webcam with backlighting and all the rest of it, right? Utter rubbish. Logitech C920E. Look, rubbish. Got to use my light, which is irritating. But that's the light's from AliExpress, so what you expect. Right, where are we? Transactions, navigation, galaxy map. Galaxy map. Jump. I've got to go to Galice, and then I got to come back. Yeah, I fancy doing a sneaky Odyssey mission. Just got to mix it up a bit, like, you know, a bit of first-person shooting. I do enjoy them. And then we can jump in the ships and then take out some peeps. Dr. McCoy autograph card. Oh, DeForest Kelly autograph card. Any good? I mean, I've got a Shatner autograph. I haven't got an autograph. I've got a picture with Shatner. And I was meant to go and see Shatner. A Night with William Shatner. What they were going to do was they were going to... This is last year now. They were going to show The Wrath of Khan. And then it was Shatner Sings at the end. Right? How cool would that have been? You got to see Shatner? Anyway, I got the tickets for me and the missus as I'm taking you out. And then bloody COVID happened. Yeah, no worries. Won't take me long to get down here and then get back. I do regret not getting a Kenny Baker signed autograph. Kids have got Darth Vader ones. I've got Dave Prowse ones. I've got one there. I've got one over there from the 70s. Who, to be fair, might not have been Darth Vader, but just a guy in a suit. But obviously David Prowse, Green Cross Code Man. You know, I think he sadly died last year, didn't he? This year, last year, I think he died. You know.
Orbital flight engaged.
But a lot of them are dying now, you know? Can't get near them. And the big ones. I bet a celebration a couple of years ago. And it was like £100 for some of the autographs. My God. And you think, at the time you think that's a lot of money. But then it's a bit of film history, isn't it? We're going in, Gregory Enterprise. It's a bit Minecraft, isn't it? Don't you think that's a bit Minecraft? I'm not going to start bashing now. Gunther, that's amazing. Good old Douglas Adams.
Lincoln, Romeo, India, Charlie. Welcome to our starport, Commander. Please fly safely within the port perimeter. Landing permitted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 09er. Automated docking approved. You may now hand over...
Very rare and expensive, yeah, I bet. I've been looking at perhaps a digital SLR as a webcam. How do you all come down and feel about that sort of thing? Because I don't know, I'm not convinced. I just think it's a very expensive way to look better. I'm not really about looking better, to be honest. It's just, it is what it is. This thing, let me have a look. If I do white balance and then take that off, is that better or worse? That's worse, isn't it? Backlight.
Successful. Docking restraints engaged. Hope we can be of service, Commander.
That made absolutely no difference. I'm pretty sure it's white. It's white balance, isn't it? Crazy. Whatever. We're done. So, Doobie-doobie-doo. We're here. We're doing it. Looks like Ashley Bartley won the Wimbledon Women's. Good for her. Good for her. I will say good for her. Right. Local services. Hauling liquid hydrogen. Yeah, baby.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
It's alright, is it? Might be the I'm looking at this. So, okay. How does it look now?
Landing gear retracted.
I don't know, Simon. Pick a system to do the mission in. This one's a bit muff. I wouldn't mind doing some support missions so we all get like the regulators. Too dark without the light. Here we go, ready? Hey, there you go. It's all about lighting. Right. Let's get back to the community goal. Another game I'm quite looking forward to doing and covering, again by Slytherin, is Scramble Battle of Britain. Now that looks quite good.
Frameshift drive.
I've got a few things to wear when I do it. I will show you all. Yeah, so Scramble Battle of Britain, and I'm going to be wearing that. Bit Benny Hill, innit? But why not, innit? You can't laugh at yourself. Who can you laugh at? Well, my missus laughs at me all the time. I got a moustache for it as well. Although in hindsight, I'll just give it a couple of days and grow one. Tally-ho, chaps. So yeah, it's called Scramble Battle of Britain. It's a turn-based sort of like fighter game. Pretty much a bit like, again, like Battlestar Galactica. Anyway, it's by Slytherin. I quite fancy it. I haven't actually played it yet. I'm waiting for a demo and stuff like that for it. I've just realised this is bloody hot. My missus said to me, "What are you wearing that for?" I said, "Why aren't you wearing one?" At which point she said, nothing, and just mumbled and then walked off somewhere. That's women. So, I'm quite looking forward to that game when it comes out. I've already asked them for a pre-release press copy for that, so... and why not? Hawaiian shirts, Hawaiian helmet, no wet celery, for those people who watch Allo Allo. I suppose with a game like that, it's going to be very difficult, you know, not to be disrespectful to our German viewers. Which, according to my stats, something like 4% of my viewers are Germans. And I don't want to go upsetting anybody, do you? The Severini system. No worries. I will jump in the ship and get there now as soon as I land. So far, no one's going to come and take me out. J to disengage. Jesus Christ. Look where he's jumped me. And we're at the station's Jaxie. Well, that's Ash. Right, let's go.
Access granted. Cleared for landing on pad 2-4. You are approved for automated docking.
Civil unrest. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is. That was just something cheap off Amazon. It's alright, isn't it? It's a gangster scarf. I couldn't get one with a bit of coat hanger in it so that it sticks out. I'll see what my missus can do. Stick a bit of coat hanger in that and make it stick out, will you? So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. So yeah, it's Scramble, Battle of Britain. I quite fancy it. It looks alright. I'm getting into my strategy games. I'm also looking, can you play as a German? I don't know. I don't know. Let me have a look. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that. I'll put the link, oh, for God's sake, to it in Steam in the chat. What have they got so far? I see Spitfires. Oh, I think you can play as a Messerschmitt. As the Germans. Battle of Britain is a simultaneous turn-based dogfighting game set in a 3D airspace. Ooh, you know you want it. I'll put it in the Twitch. Like that. And if I go over here to the YouTubes and then go to my control room in my YouTubes, there's the chat, and there's the link to where it is.
Confirmed contact. Commence power down. Station services are at your disposal.
To where it is. So, cool. Scramble, Battle of Britain. Looks really good. Well, I don't know. I have to see. I haven't played it, so. Starport services. Let's drop this stuff off and get to the Severini system. Market commodities. Let's sell. Liquid oxygen. Sell. Then exit. So, where am I? Where am I in the old community goals so far? I'm in the top 50% without even really trying. I did lose a bit, so I might be over that. So let's go and do a mission. Let's go to a ship. Manage my ships. I will go to... Has that got what I want in it? No, it hasn't. That's just got cabins in it. Planetary vehicle hangar. Yeah, we'll use that. I haven't got any hard points. So I will fit it with something now quickly. Bear with me, chaps. So has anyone found out yet how to empty a tip jar on Twitch? Yet. Got a great big honking multi-cannon turret on there. I will put What we got? 2, 2, 1, 1. What's it going to be? I'll put in, oh, I'm panicking. Why am I panicking? I'll put in some multi-cannons. Two F multi-cannon down there. And then beams. Missiles in there. Just in case. No worries. And then two cheeky beam lasers. Right there. So there, I'm equipped and done. Let's do a bit of sneaky engineering. Just a little bit anyway. Got to get some more components and materials and all the rest of it. I'll have to go to those crystal spires. Someone told me the crystal spires are back on in Odyssey. Did anyone comment on that? I'm also a bit curious about that, has to be said. It'd be just to rock on over there and then swap between the instances to see what's going on. Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it? Well, we're all done on that, aren't we? Ganasan. I hope I pronounced your name right. Thanks for the like, follow, and subscribe. Just give us a little bit of extra toughness on this ship. Right, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. So let's have a look at it. There it is. I like these ships. I think they look funky. I really do. What have I got? Nothing in there. 6A, frame shift drive, a 5E. What was I thinking? I don't know. A lapse in my thought process there. Bloody mental. Military compartments, very good. A fuel scoop. Got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I need a Guardian frameshift drive booster. It hasn't quite got the range of what I want for it. It's a shame because I could quite happily get rid of one of these modules here. And put in something else. Well, I've gone for a planetary vehicle hangar. Because I like an SRV. And I can't go for a 4, so that's a bit of a pain. Vehicle bays. It's got an SRV in it. We'll fly it because it looks nice. So we're going to Severini. Dun dun dun. Da, 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 da. Server. What was it, Simon? Severini? Severini. There it is. I do like this new galaxy. How far away is that? "68 light years. It'll be a couple of jumps. Severini, yeah? Okay. Alright then. What I'll do then is I will drop off on the optional internal. I will drop off that. I don't need it. And I'll drop that. Unfortunately, you can't put anything else other than that in there, which is... You should be given the option, is what I'm saying. You should be given the option to do something like that. And you need a bit of storage, don't you? Let's sell that. Put a bit of cargo in there. I'd much rather, right there, have that with 2 vehicles. Right, anyway. Let's go. There it is. I just like the look of it. It's such an aggressive looking ship. Reminds me a bit like a fish.
Landing gear retracted.
Woo! Whoa! Look at that. Now that's a screenshot if ever I've seen one. The lights on. Right. Jump. Whatever you want to do. I'm alright with it. It is a great looking ship. It's a fantastic looking model. I'm surprised they haven't got a different version, like a more everyday version, like they did with the Chieftain and the Challenger. Fire groups would have helped, wouldn't they? Hmm?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I got Olympic controller for some reason.
System scan complete.
And we're off. How many jumps we got? 5. Won't take long. Ibex the goat. How you doing?
4, 3, 2,
Just a very aggressive looking, very sort of like, you know, it just looks like a fish. I mean, it's the front of it or what? I don't know. I look at it and think fish.
fuel scoping.
Take on a bit of fuel. Just don't know why. The front, obviously, like a bird. It's got that sort of like bird nose to it, but yeah, definitely. It's a strange one, isn't it? It is a strange one. But I think it's one of the best looking ships. How are we doing on fuel? Right, let's go. 2 spoilers. We'll call it a spoiler for nothing, you know.
Fuel scoping complete.
Right, is this heat gonna go down in? It is. Jump.
Frame shift drive.
Woo! So yeah, Scramble Battle of Britain looks good.
4, 3, 2,
Yes, I am using Streamlabs. Why is that?
fuel scoping. Fuel scope disengaged.
Oh right, brilliant. How do I do it? Because now I got. So we're changing to a different system, are we? Kratalankalu. Ooh, okay. Let's go.
Frame shift drive charging.
Are we or are we not? I don't know. Are we still going or are we not going? It doesn't matter. As long as we get 1 or 2 in.
Fuel scoping.
Ah! Right, where are we going? Points of interest, anything that can get us a little bit of swag, I think would be absolutely fantastic. Oh. Okie dokie, let's see what it looks like. Let's go to the nav beacon.
Fuel scooping.
But generally, lots of
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Swarovski landing. There's lots of planets here, so I want to go in there and get a good scan first. Doesn't seem so bad. I mean, where's the station? It's alright to me. Team invitation received. Here we go. So we've got quite a busy little system there. Look, so there's plenty there from Swarovski landing. I'm going to head on over there. We can get up to some right mischief.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Ed Myth. These names. Thanks for your like, follow, and subscribe, man. I can see you in system, Simon. Yeah, log into the group and let me know when we can send the invite. And we're flying along now. And this is where I think Odyssey comes into its own. Going about your normal, Elite Dangerous Horizons business, feeling a bit bored. Let's do a sneaky little ground mission. As opposed to living in the ground missions all the time, which can get a bit boring, I think. Tesla Brandt. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna land. So we're going in now to pad 3. Here we go. This ship's a lot more nimble than the big old bus I've just been flying. Which means it's a lot more finicky with the controls. We're down.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
Selling all that data, I want a better rank. You know what I mean? I want a better rank. Right. Disembark. Let's go and have a look. Okay. Let's go. Meow.
No gravity.
There's a delay on YouTube.
Contact active.
Yeah, I'd imagine. It usually happens on YouTube. I don't know why. Perhaps everyone's watching the Wimbledon on it.
Please, you have to help me. Interested in a job?
Yeah, so what are you after today? None of these guns will let you down.
7 weapons. There's a 3. I'm buying it. Look at that. 6.2 million. I am having that.
Good decision. Those Zenith pistols punch through shields like no other.
That was quite the fun. There I was just saying at the beginning of the stream, oh, I never find any decent weapons. You know? I still need quite a few things to do some more upgrades. You know, I mean, there's loads to go and collect. But that was quite the find.
Anything else you need? Watch your back out there.
In fact, I'm going to equip that on my Dominator suit right away. So I can use it. Right, Dominator, laser rocket pistol. 3-shot snipe. Tend to use that quite a bit. That's got a 3, one of those. Let's swap that out and put in that. Save and exit. That. Okay. Grenade! Grenades! Grenades, yes, grenades. Each time you land, the stock does change. And once I've bought that weapon, you won't get it there. I was just lucky. Right, mission board. Let's have a look. No support missions. It's fine. What about combat? Exterminate scavengers. Let's see the materials for that. Operation manuals, maintenance logs, liquefied gas. Knock data. That's a good one. Settlement raid. But I think I don't know about you. Exterminate scavengers. Okay, send the invite. Okie dokie. Let's invite Mike.
A new commander has joined your team.
Oh, it's done. Excellent. Simon's done it. So we are going to go for... What do you think, fellas? Combat mission. Exterminate scavengers at Rios extraction rigs. Yeah, we'll do that one. And then... let's take down settlement raids. Vacuum maintenance logs. Operation manuals. They're good, aren't they? And they're quite close. We'll do that one. Exterminate scavengers. Everyone's a winner. Okay.
Interested in a job?
Yeah. I know that. I was just like, let's just do something. That's a good effect. Where's that coming from? I mean, it looks like it's light on the floor. Ah, it's coming from there. Interesting. Yeah, exterminate members is illegal. That's why we're doing scavengers. Scavenger missions. Just look at that. It's just such an aggressive ship. So I will share then. Let's share a mission. Hobbs extraction. Mission shared. All right. And then we'll go to navigation. We'll go here. Hobbs extraction. Hobbs extraction. There it is. So now you lot haven't got to do land at the station. There we go.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hobbs extraction. We've got all our lights on.
Orbital flight engaged.
There we go. Oh, for God's sake. Muffed that up, didn't I? Right. Oh, it's still cooling down. Come on, ship.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Yeah, where is it? There it is. Dropping from cruise. Glide engaged. Can't see much other than that. Glidey, glidey, gliding in. Ah, the ice cream vans. Night vision. So Hobbs extraction. We've got our foot down. We're going in. Let's slow down a bit.
Landing gear deployed.
Power to the shields. Always handy. Let's get the right suit on. We're going to go with three-shot sniper this time. Deploy our SRV.
Drive assist on.
Okay, boys and girls. Let's see how things go this time. Go all lights on.
Low gravity warning.
And we're off. Whee! What happened there? There was a bit of flat there. Must have been a invisible rock. In a mamba, eh, Simon? So, there's the structure. Can't see it, but there it is. I think we'll do that for the time being. To the shields. Disembark. Right.
Assist off.
Could have been a tiny rock like that. Oh, there he is. Right. Okay. Simon is a gunslinger. I am defenseless. I think someone's seen us, you know. Yeah, here he is.
Shield activated.
I've got you. You really think?
Here they come. Right. Let's get that sniper rifle on the go. The good old exploding barrel trick. I think we got him in kind of a crossfire here, haven't we? That's 4 out of the 6 gone. Here they come. Ooh, right in the sacks. 5 out of 6 gone. Here they come again. Deader.
Mission status updated.
Cool. Let's go back and change. There's something less boring instead. I was shooting with all sorts of guns. I want my Maverick suit now. That one. And I want some... E-breeches. That's interesting. It was already there. Okay, disembark.
Drive assist off.
Bring on the Goliaths. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. There's a way in up there, look.
Energy transfer complete. Overload in progress. Overload complete. Entering pressurized environment.
I'm just gonna... Because I've been playing Horizons, it always screws up the keys. Generally, my on-foot controls, and it screws up what you can do with the wheel. Item wheel left and right. So left, right, up, Right. Let's have a look. What we got here? A motor. Electrical wiring, circuit switch. Deep mantle samples. I'm good for them, to be honest.
No bounty detected. Security profile cloned.
Purging atmosphere.
Leaving pressurized
It's
environment.
funny how that's on, isn't it?
Scan detected.
A cast fossil. I'll have that one. Okay. There's the power building. There won't be much in here, but we'll take a look.
Energy transfer complete. Suit fully charged. Entering pressurized environment. Security
All looks a bit too easy, doesn't it? You're right. It all looks a bit too easy.
energy transfer complete.
Soup schematic, ionized gas, and a scoop schematic. One for you, Simon. In here, if you need soup schematics. Circuit switch, ion batteries, don't need them. Settlement alarms, don't need them. Authorization, don't need them.
Authorization scans disabled.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, it always sort of changes that particular file for me. I don't know why it does, it just does. Oh, look at this. Encrypted memory chips, circuit switches. We'll have encrypted ones. Junior suit schematic, Simon? Because if so, there's one here.
Leaving pressurized environment.
We'll go on in.
Energy transfer complete. Energy transfer complete. Entering pressurized environment.
Insight, personal documents, insight, infinity, Gmeds, universal translator. We haven't got many of them.
Power center initiation confirmed.
Left some stuff in there for you. Personal documents, insight. What we got? Combat training and travel permits.
Downloading data.
Purging atmosphere.
Leaving pressurized environment. Transfer complete.
Gotta be some data over here. We got yeah, bit of metal coil, bit of epox. Is there anything up here we get? We get anything up here? No data in there then. Sometimes there is. So was that it? Oh, it's all that down there. Yeah, so you got the power on.
Downloading data. Transfer complete.
What's all that? Deep mantle samples. God knows what they're used for. You know, it's I really don't know. Hey, how's it going, Mike? Catalyst hasn't opened yet. Supercapacitor, optical fiber, circuit switch, electromagnet, optical fiber. I think we've got everything. And a regulator, motors and am I at capacity? Micro supercapacitor, micro electrode, a motor, a circuit switch. That'll do nicely. So when you see a locked door like that, you think, oh, what's going on in there? Yeah, it's a bit space hulky, isn't it? Are we done? think we've done it. It's only a small one, isn't it? I think it's done.
Drive assist on.
No worries. That's Simon. Where's my bloody ship gone? There it is. Look at the size of it. Board the ship. Oh. Space Hulk. Oh, so well-oiled game that is. What's next on our magical mystery tour of missions? Settlement raid, exterminate scavengers at Rios Extraction. Right there. Who's the cool dude behind? What? Here. Or there. Alright, so we'll just wait till we get out of the way. So to speak. Right, next up. Here we go. The first-person shooter aspect of Space Hulk I thought was really good. Rios extraction rigs. Where we going? Gunny, how's it going, mate? So there's 28 of you in the stream. would you all be so kind as to drop a like either on Twitch or on YouTube? If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Ring the notification bell. That'll let you know when I'm doing whatever it is I'm doing in a loud shirt on either YouTube or Twitch. And you'll get to witness other great games such as Warhammer 40,000 Battle Sector and other games that will be streaming, as well as Elite Dangerous and Elite Dangerous Odyssey. So if you can go and drop a like and a subscribe, or a follow on Twitch, or a like, or whatever it is on Facebook, that would be absolutely fantastic, and I would really appreciate it. We do the streams every Saturday and Sunday when we can. Tomorrow, to be fair, I'm having quite good fun doing this. Quite a bit more of the same. Do a bit more of that community goal. Bit of combat in the community goal, I think. A few more runs and then back onto the missions. So here we go. Rios extraction. What a nice place to be. We're going in. So please, drop a like and a follow. That would be great. And people say these planets aren't nice to look. Look at that. What a nice place to be. We are going in. Let's see if we can get that tip jar filled up. I don't know how to empty it. Let's see if we can get it filled up. Here's a settlement just starting to paint itself in front of us. That whopping great big dish there. Right, let's change suits. Into the SRV. And wait for everyone to turn up. People coming in, you can see up there, there's Simon's team signal. There's Mike's. Gonna park up round the back. Let's make sure we've got some e-breaches. We have. I see it's giving you e-breaches automatically now, as opposed to having to go in there and select them. That's good.
Drive assist off.
What we're lacking in this game is a couple of things. But trip mines. so you can secure yourself. And so far, I can't see anyone. Ah, right. They'll all come running if I shoot that barrel over there. So, I'll stay low till you all get here. I'll go and get a drink. Okay, I got a cup of coffee. There he is. There's my ship parked over there. Yeah, you know, everyone loves to give me a good grenade every now and again. Right, where is everyone? It's funny, isn't it? I don't see any lights or anyone walking around. Right, are we all here then? Are we all ready to go? I can see you, Simon. There's one there. There's the lights of one. Come on, you lot. Mike, have you parked yet? Can you not land? Oh. Ah, there you are. Can't you just park it over here by mine? Oh no, mate, don't worry about it. It's alright. I went for a cup of tea. First thing here was a Atari 2600 with the wooden front. That's the first game system we had. And then after that, we had Spectrum. Then an Atari ST. Then a Nintendo SNES. We had loads of things. Gaming everywhere. Wish I kept the SNES, mine. Super NES. Mike, what are you doing? I've got to ask. Are you down? I think you might be. Raise down. Fab. Right, I think it's been so long now I can't see it. I was thinking on shooting a barrel as a distraction. So bring them out of themselves. And there's a barrel in there. Right there. There you go. Now, that should alert everybody. It's only 9. Oh, here they come, look.
Shield activated.
Promise Park. That's one down. I think they're all over the other side.
Where'd that come from?
There he is, there he is.
A member of your team is under attack. Enemy target in sight. Don't let him pin you down.
Watch out, target!
Oh! Grenade! Go, go, go!
Friendly down!
Target sighted!
Think you can take me?
Probably. Right, there's one over there.
Warning. Suit power loss imminent.
Alright, Simon. Mike.
You're all right!
That's 3 of 9. You seem to have shot a lot more than that. Unless more have turned up. Four of 9. So there's others here as well. That's Mike.
You really think you can win?
A member of your team is under attack.
Okay, here we go.
Security profile cloned.
I'm gonna need power in a minute. I'm gonna need power. Okay, here we go.
Drive assist on. assist off.
I think we got him. Two more left. And they're over here.
Let's finish this!
Shield online.
One more to go.
Mission status updated.
Oh no, we've done it.
Shield online.
Let's break in.
Energy transfer complete.
Yeah, they may drop in.
Environment.
Kenny Tate.
Security profile cloned.
A cast fossil. I'll leave one of those there. True form fossil, okay, fair enough. What's that? A microelectrode. We got graphene, titanium plating. Don't need that. Yeah, I don't care about the money.
Energy transfer complete. Suit battery low.
Sounds daft, but you know, it's
Suit fully charged. Shield deactivated.
there should be something in more on the shelves than what there are, you know. There's power right there, nicely hidden.
Leaving pressurized environment. Entering
Some
pressurized
stuff left upstairs for you, Mike. I think we're all done. We got deep mantle sample, cast fossil, a petrified fossil, electromagnets. Ooh, what's that? Tungsten carbide. We'll have that, and a circuit board.
Leaving pressurized environment. Energy transfer complete.
Okay. They're on the floor, Mike. Just by the door.
Energy transfer complete. Entering pressurized environment.
Purging atmosphere. Purging atmosphere.
Leaving pressurized environment. Security profile.
Yep, that's the stuff. That's what you get these regulators for. And you need them to unlock an engineer as well. Hey. I see the power's on. Any data?
Scan detected.
I've got a 3.
Entering pressurized environment.
Micro thrusters. Oh, that'll do nicely. I need them. Everything's on fire. Have a look upstairs.
Purging atmosphere. Purging atmosphere.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Processing. Quite a bit of lack of data going around here. Settlement defense plans, I've just seen them as missions. Settlement defense plans, all missions. Habitat. Just got to find the way in now. Where is it? Ah, round the front.
Entering pressurized environment.
Purging atmosphere. Purging atmosphere.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Atmosphere purged.
Atmosphere purged. What we got? Nothing we really need. No data ports up here. At least I haven't found one. What we got? Insight, Entertainment Suite. We'll have that. Universal Translator, Infinity, a health monitor. Nothing there. The dorm there might be something. Nutritional concentrate. Grenades. Anything here, Simon? I haven't seen any data, have you? Ah ha 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 ha. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now.
Downloading data.
Well, yeah, exactly. I haven't seen any for a while, actually. You come to mention it. Reminds me of L-Cars off Star Trek. That's what it reminds me of.
Transfer complete.
I think that's it. Done the storage, done that. Done the hab. That is about it. Right, where did I park the car? Might have parked it there.
Drive assist on.
Okay. Here we go, 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 here we go. Here we go, here we go. Then. That wasn't so bad, was it? I think what we'll do tomorrow is we'll start with these missions. Guess me, commodities market. Isn't everybody dead? Silver. That'll do for me.
Ship released.
Sekawaski Landing.
Frameshift drive charging.
And there you have it. Back to base. I do like that ship. Just look at that, though. Zoom right in. There I am. Zoom right out. Zoom right in. Zoom right out. It's cool, man. Do a bit of scanning because you never know. Sekawaski Landing. That's where we're going. Not had any data yet from any of these ships. Odd. Perhaps it's something else that needs to be adjusted. Okay, we're nearly there. Speed up a little bit, just to get round. Disengage. Can I land, please, Chief? Yes, I certainly can.
Landing gear deployed.
Here we go.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Starport services. Let's hand the missions in. So I shared Hob with you all. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share. I can't share that until you've all come and done it. I think. You've all got to come in and accept the mission before I share that one. And here's the thing. I'm going to have something to eat. And I'll pick up this stream again tomorrow. I'll be on about 2:30, 3 o'clock tomorrow. British summertime. Check it out. Hit the subscription, hit the notifications, and you'll know I'll be going live. I've been Ricardo. Thanks very much for everyone who's taken part in the chat and in the game. Once again, I've really enjoyed your company. But it's now time for me to go and eat something. Have a nice Saturday. If I don't see you for a week, I'll see you through a window. Catch you later.